So this is the GigaPan Epic head. The bracket that supports the camera has been removed, and the screws have been removed, so we can get a closer look at this. Let me give us that closer look. And this bearing is more solid than the previous version. This is quite rigid. And what the intent here is that the whole bracket will now be replaced with a fiber optic chuck, which would go into this position, and that the tip of the chuck would be right above here, and that these knobs here would be used to turn this. Now, if you to adjust the position of this and raise and lower that. But you can see that we've got things sticking out the back here, and that some of them go in that hole there, and that these knobs here would interfere with these screw holes, so it has to be rotated at 45 degrees for that to fit in there. And then this knob here can't be adjusted because it's banging, and so it actually needs to be about there, which is 1/8 of an inch, which is the same thickness as this. So if one were to imagine that we were to have a plate such that it would fulfill this function, that is, it would fit in that socket and screw in, but that it would extend further out an equal distance from that surface to here. And so the plate becomes twice as thick, and half of it is in the well and the other half is out of the well. This fiber mount would have to go through that plate, and the holes, see these holes here are at a different spacing. So we obviously can't, it's hard to do and hold the camera, but clearly, okay. So we can't do that. We'd have to rotate it at 45 degrees, like that. So fundamentally, a thicker plate like this that allows us to put this in there like that and have these knobs not rub would be the deal. And so I'm going to draw a plate up that has clearance holes for this sticking out stuff, which basically would go across here. So these features, imagine this plate were twice as thick, that the bottom part of it was equal in diameter to this. And the top part of it could be that too, if it would allow some meat to put those holes in, these holes to mount it, but it doesn't look like it would fit. So the plate will probably have to be larger in diameter as it extends out here. The 1/8 of an inch would be, so it would be kind of a stopper-like thing. But anyhow, that's currently the vision, and I just thought that I would point that out as to what I was attempting to do here before I sketch this up.